In my screen. So this is the interfaces and the conversion.
Okay.
So do you know about the difference between the interface and the conversion?
Yeah.
Tell me, please.
What your question?
Difference between interface and conversion. Difference between interfaces and conversion.
Interface, we are putting data directly into interface table.
No, I'm just asking the logic behind what is the difference between
Okay.
that interfaces and the conversions. So, okay, no problem. Let me explain. Basically, interfaces are of two. Firstly, interfaces are of two types: inbound and outbound. So, basically, interfaces are used to like getting the data into the ERP, like inbound data,
Yeah.
and interfaces are used for daily, like on multiple frequencies. Like we can schedule it daily or some interval of frequencies. But conversions are used to inbound the data at one time only. So suppose conversions and interface are the same thing which are used to get the data into the ERP. Okay, but interfaces are used are written in that way. We can use that to get the transactional data, to inbound the transactional data.
Okay.
But conversions are to when we are doing some implementation or getting the data from legacy system to the ERP, then we can use the conversions.
Okay.
So this is the basic difference between the interface and convergence.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the thing. Like we have to do the implementation. Okay, and we need to get the data into the ERP.
Yeah.
Okay, so while doing the implementation and getting the data into the ERP, it's a one-time process. Are you agree with me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So to perform that one time activity or get the data from legacy system to the ERP to the new system, then whatever we are using, the APIs or the interface, we can use API and interfaces. So that's we call a conversion.
Okay.
Because that's a one time activity. Like open invoices we need to upload from legacy system, or open transactions, open any open document like PO, open POs, open receipt, open GRNs हो गई, and open AR invoices, open cash receipts. So basically, the which are not till closed, and we need to get the data into the from legacy system, then we can call it convergence.
Yes.
But like I have to like I have a vendor system.
Yeah.
I have a vendor software. Suppose I have a vendor software. I have purchased a vendor software.
Yeah.
So whatever the new vendor or vendor management I am doing into that software.
Yeah.
But as I need to maintain, I need to as I am maintaining that vendors into the, you can know, into some different software, but I need to get the data into the ERP, and I do not want to do the double like a double entry, and like I'm doing that entry into that software as well, and I need to that entry doing in the ERP as well.
Yeah.
So in that case, that's not a one-time activity to integrate two systems.
Yeah.
So in that case, we are using the interfaces.
Okay.
So that's we know that we can call it interface.
Yeah.
So interface is not like only to put the data into the interface table. API, we can use the APIs as well. Whatever the APIs is providing by the Oracle to us, like with the help of those APIs, we can also upload the data into the system. So these are the two approaches, but they we can call it as interface as well.
Okay.
So this is the difference between interfaces and the conversion.
Okay.
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 So if you are able to see in my in the course content, there is like using interface table approach and using API approach.
Okay.
So these are the two approaches while doing like working with the interface, and also we can doing the same with the convergence as well.
Okay.
That this is the only the name is changed because of the activity. What time we are doing that activity?
Yes.
Only the name are changed.
Mm. Okay.
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 So like some things are also different. Like while we are doing that thing, so we have to do the validation in some other way. When we are doing like integrating two systems, then we are doing the validation of data in other way.
Yes.
Got it?
Yeah.
We need to do the validation of data as well, na? To before putting the data into the interface table, or before using the API approach.
Yeah.
So that thing. So let me check what are those approaches. We can check both approaches. So firstly, we can check interfaces. Let me open. GL journal, like we can also make the GL journals. So let me share my screen. Are you able to see?
Yes.
So firstly, let me. I will share you this document. I have
Yeah.
already created. Sometimes I have documented it.
So this document you have?
I will share you.
Okay.
This is for the like. I have also like tell you interfaces and the conversions,
Yeah.
because both are the same. But
Yeah.
the where I am using that thing, situation or the time, we can choose whether we are doing interface or conversion. Okay. So
Yeah.
with this like we can able to achieve the GL general. We need to upload the data in the GL tables. Okay.
Okay.
So what is this? Let me tell you. Interface type open interface. So this is the approach. We can use interface table.
Yeah.
What is only the difference between interface approach, interface table and API is that we need
Time.
to in the interface one we need to put the data into the GL interface table.
Yeah.
Then we need to run that standard concurrent program.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the API approach, if the API is available or provided by the Oracle, then we need to use that API only.
Yeah.
In that in that case, we do not have to run any program.
Yeah.
This is the difference between API approach and the interface table approach only.
Okay.
In the interface, we need to put the data into the interface table and run the standard program.
Yeah. And API.
And with the API approach, we need to directly call that API.
Directly insert the data in base table.
No, what is it is not basically whatever the API we calling na, so it will do the validation of data. Then
Yes.
after that, it will insert the data into the base tables.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
This program also doing the validation, and in that case, API is doing the validation. We can see the both approaches. Don't worry.
Okay.
So here we are doing the interfaces. So firstly, we are putting the data in the interface table. Then it will, after running this program, it will put the data into these tables: GL, header, GL, lines, GL, batches. Okay.
Okay.
This is the. Let me compile the. Let me compile the objects. Okay.
Okay.
Data file. Like SQL. This is some. I think this is the staging table.
Yes.
So before putting the data into the interface table, firstly we are inserting the data into the staging table. Okay.
Okay.
So let me compile it. Do you know about the staging table?
Yeah. Just this is a staging table made by user. First, we are putting data in a staging table, and then after that, we are putting in interface table.
Yes. Great. You know about it.
Yeah, daily I'm doing this one.
Okay, you are doing this.
Yeah.
Then it's better to let me do it. Think quickly. Then it's better to do the Q&A.
Yeah. But differences I found today I cleared that what is the difference conversion and interface. Today I came to know.
This is the main thing. Only. This is the main difference. So let me compile it quickly.
Yeah.
This is a package. This is package specification. This is package body. Let me compile it very quickly. Then this is query. Data. This is control file. Let me say. We have compiled the staging table. This is the data file. Let me check the data file. Okay. This is the data file. Control file. Then concurrent program. So we have to create two concurrent program, one for control data loader, SQL loader, and one for the import to call this package. Let me do it quickly. Let me run. So we need to create concurrent program. So this one is concurrent file. What is it? Okay, in that case, we need to choose the SQL loader.
Okay, SQL loader I need to learn. I don't know SQL loader.
No problem, no problem. Let's see what we are doing. So we have done it. So let's open the backend. Click server. Open the server. So here I need to go to the custom top, then bin folder. Here I need to let me do the steps, then we will explain.
Okay.
I will explain.
Yes.
This is the control file. And I will click that. And also I'm putting the GM data in this location as well.
Okay.
Okay. So two things are done. So two things are done. Into the migration. Then let's check it. So let's go. So, Sabir, we need to create one executive label as well for our this program. Okay. So, where is my code? Dot okay. So we will first we will create the concurrent program for that executable.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Also creating the bar. So migrated this one. Okay. Now we need to put that program into the so we can run them. That will be other one is GL interface. Okay, done.
Yeah.
So what the program is doing, let me open the control file, SQL loader. So this is the control file.
Yeah.
Let me explain it. So in the SQL loader, we have a control file.
Yeah.
So what is the control file? Control file is a structure or structure how we load the data into the staging table.
Okay.
It is the controlling one who can control that part.
The same thing
So
we
there
can,
is yeah, tell
same
me.
thing we can do toad by toad also. No?
We can do by toad also. The SQL loader means to load the data into the into the database.
Okay.
External data, flat file data, or anything like outside data into the database.
So
That
my question is that what is the difference if I use toad or I use this one control file?
Okay.
Any difference there?
Yeah, difference.
Okay.
In the toad, that was the manual process,
Yes.
and with the help of this SQL loader, you can automate the process.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what the control file? There is a set of commands like this is load data. This is how we can write the control, create the control file, load data, then the in file,
Yeah.
the data file.
Yeah.
We have provided the data file location.
Yeah.
So this is the same location we have provided our data file. This one.
So this location could be means in local drive also.
No.
Only.
Because
Hmm.
yes. It is in the that one, na?
Yeah, only I to put custom top.
No, you can take any top, but this is our practice to use to do anything in the custom top only, because we have created that custom for top for custom objects only.
Okay.
So do not interface with our other module. So that's why we have created a custom module to do our custom things.
Okay.
So let me move again because I have changed the path. So here I need to provide that path. Okay.
Yeah.
If I do not want to hard code it,
Hmm.
I can also provide some variable here,
Okay.
and I can in the SQL loader program, I can provide some parameter. So X, A, B, C, loaded GLD. Or if we want to have some like we do not have any fixed location
Hmm.
for that file, for data file, then we can also provide some parameter.
Okay.
Okay. So at the runtime we can provide that one. Otherwise, what we can do, we can at regular interval time we can like move the file into that location, and while running the data load, it will load the data into this table. Okay, into this staging table, and after that we are loading the data into the system. So let me open some Excel file as well. Like firstly, this is the SQL loader. Okay.
Okay.
SQL loader the data to the staging table. Then interface table. Standard import program. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the SQL loader.
Yeah.
With the help of this, we can like move the data from flat file to staging table.
Yes.
Staging table put the data in interface table after doing some validations. After validation, it put the data into the interface table.
Okay.
And interface put the data into the base table by running the standard import program.
Yes.
This is the flow. And SQL later move the flat file data. SQL loader move the flat file data into the staging table with the help of control file. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the thing. And if it is with the API approach, it would be API approach, na? Approaches, loaders, staging table, validations. This is our API approach.
Yes.
So in that case, we put the data from the flat file to the staging table, and after doing all the validation, we are calling the API. Then it will put the data into the base table.
Okay.
So let me open that. So load data, then we need to provide the in file.
Yeah.
The file. Okay. After that, we need to provide truncate into table. Like we need to put the data into this table.
Okay.
So there are 4 things: truncate, insert, delete, and append.
Okay.
What are those? Not bad. These are, we can use here: truncate, delete, insert, append. So if sorry, append is the thing when there is some data
Okay.
into the table. SQL loader control file. They are not providing sufficient information. So the Sabir, the thing is, if there is a table data into the table, and we are using SQL loader, so in that case, table should be blank. In only that case we can use the insert.
Okay.
Otherwise, if there is a data and we are doing the insert, it will give me error like data is already present in the table. Okay. If I need to append the data, what is the append? Suppose there is some rows into the table. I need to add that data into the table only. Like I have to add 2 rows. Then already there is 10 rows available in the table. So it would add 2 rows after those 10 rows. It will add 2 rows after that 10 rows into the table.
Yeah.
So if that we want, then we can use the append. Truncate. Firstly, it will delete the data.
Yeah.
Firstly, it will delete the all data from the table.
Yes.
Then it will insert those rows.
Okay.
Delete. We can use if we want to delete some rows only. We do not want to delete 10 rows. We want to delete 5 rows,
Yeah.
and it will delete 5 rows and insert the those rows which are in the data table.
Okay.
So that option we can use at that time. Okay.
Okay.
Any concern?
No, it's okay.
Suppose delete one is like two persons are doing doing that using interface. Okay, and you know, and there is a column name source. You are using your source, and that person is using his source.
Yes.
Okay, so like two person are both working on it, and if you will use truncate, it will delete his data as well from the staging table.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you want your data only to put the data into the interface table, and you are the 5 rows is belonging to you and 5 rows is belonging to that person.
Yeah.
So in that case, you want no rows are present in the staging table when you are inserting the data. So in that case, you can delete your own rows only
Okay.
by providing your permission, and so you do not interfere with that another person working. So in that case, delete we can use. Okay, so these are the things we can use while writing our control file. Okay,
Okay.
and this is field terminated by, like in the data files, fields are terminated by comma.
Yeah.
So once the data is separated by comma na, so it will treat it like that. This is the second data.
Okay.
Optionally enclosed by this one. This is a some set of commands which we okay.
Okay.
Then after this is a trailing null calls. Suppose what is the trailing null calls? Suppose I have a data like A, B, C, yeah, that one. So this is my data file.
Yeah.
So there is a two commas separated, and there is nothing in this.
Yeah.
So it is saying like for this record, for that column, the data is not available in the data file.
Yeah.
So the trailing null calls tell trail to the other column, go to the other column because and mark it as null.
Okay.
While we are uploading the data, it will mark as null. So this is what trailing null calls command is telling us. After that, we need to provide the columns of the staging table, or this is the data, the column from the staging table, and it should be matched with the data file.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need to provide the whatever we have defined the structure in the control file, the same we can provide in the GL, like in the data file.
Yes.
Let me open the data file as well. So let me go to side by side. Okay. So this is the status. So first column would be the status.
Yeah.
After that, ledger ID. After that, J source name. User J source name, J category name.
Okay.
Here in the accounting date, I have put it some sys date column, sys date constant.
Okay.
So whatever is doing, it will skip that one and take the data from the data file from next one. So here currency code USD it will pick. Okay.
Yeah.
After the date created, so it is providing the format of the date. So we need to provide the format date in that GL file like that only. This is created by, these are the segment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay.
These are the actual flag value. This is entered DR, entered CR. And group ID and the setup book ID we have provided constant -1. So tell me the concerns here.
No, it's okay.
If we are providing some constant value, some value, or we need to provide some sys date value. So no need to take from the GL data file. We can simply put that thing here only.
Okay.
So it will check the next column from the data file.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the thing. Let me run it once, whether it is working or we need to do some changes as well in the program. Okay. It is giving us error. Let's check what error is giving to us. In text in the control file, I am putting something. Okay. This is the control one. Why am I providing with the truncate? We are providing with the truncate. Let's go. Because in the truncate we cannot give the condition, na? And condition also not work with the truncate. So that's why it is giving error.
Okay.
I think we have using before this delete. So when will working with the delete only. So what was happen, Sabir?
Yeah.
We have if we want to provide some delete some data, like I told you, like delete only data which are belonging to you. Then when you can use the when.
Okay.
Then column name and that value. Then it will delete only those values.
Okay.
So in the SQL we are using where, but here we are using when.
Okay.
Okay. So it is successfully data inserted into it. And let me check the data whether data is into the staging table or not. We check. We have successfully inserted data into the staging table.
Yeah, came.
Now we need to run this program. The second program we have second program we have done, na? So we need to run that program. So using the GL interfaces, let me check in the GL table. So let me query the GL header. Okay. So this one. So we will run the program for our which is running that program. So we are running it. Okay.
Okay.
Start putting the data. Let me check it. We will also check what we have written into that interface import program. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we can internally call that GL import, journal import.
Yeah.
Put the data. Okay. So we delete the data. This is what it is doing. Put data here. Put data here. Because the Sabir,
Yeah.
what is error? Data is loading from um, staging table to GL interface.
Yes.
The GL interface is picking up data. But the
Yes.
thing is, in this instance, the chart of account is of segment 12. 12 segment chart of account is there. And we
Yes.
are only providing segment 5.
Okay.
That's why it is giving us the error.
Yeah.
So how can we get those? Let me go see. Let me take some real responsibility. The thing is, are you getting how we are doing these things?
Yeah. Yeah. SQL loader I never did, but from told I'm putting in a staging and from a staging to interface, and then I'm
But that's
putting.
a manual process. That's a manual process.
Yeah. The man.
If you want to automate that thing, then you can have to use SQL loader.
Yeah.
Mhm.
SQL loader I did not use either.
So now you should use the SQL loader. Sabir, give me 5-10 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
I have to. I'm going some. I have to do something.
Yes. Yes.
So till then, after that, I will come in and
Okay.
we can continue.
Okay.
So now we need to. I need to modify that control file and only that one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So give me 5-10 minutes.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
coming back.
Okay.
So till that time, and after all these things, I will share you these objects as well.
Okay.
So you can read and do it at your end as well.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 10 minutes.
Okay.